here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a speed building video. So today's speed build was just me building a small, well, I guess you could say small, but pretty much it's like a couple's home, but not so much as a couple's home. It's more like a home made for two people. They can be a couple if they want, but they don't have to be a couple. And yeah, so pretty much what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to create a loft, and well, as I soon to be I realized that if I place a square room against the wall gets deleted. So here I am undoing all the walls for the second floor, destroying the second floor, and making the loft kind of thing. And yeah, this house took approximately 30 minutes to make, but I sped up the video by 3 so that the video is actually 12 minutes long. Yeah. This actually, no, it took more like 40, almost 40 minutes actually. And yeah, so for my loft, I used a glass, what's it called? A glass fencing, so that the Sims obviously don't fall off, because, you know, even though they really can't fall off in The Sims, you can't fall off of things in The Sims, which, by the way, you should be able to, because I thought this was a life simulator, but, you know, ignore that for now. So here I am, I'm raising the, but yeah, so, sorry, by the way, but, pretty much what I did was I added the glass fencing so that the Sims can't fall off, as if this was real life. So, I raised the foundation height just a little bit because I wanted to provide a deck for the house. Just a small little deck, though, just because I didn't want the deck to be, too big, just the front of the house. And I'm also using the let there be more light windows, because I believe that, they're pretty good, especially for these modern type builds. And yeah, so for the living room, I realized that I actually placed everything one block more to the left, than it should be. So later on, I will find out, and I will actually eventually adjust the living room so that they all stay on the right proportions and everything. But yeah, this house was actually quite fun to make. I actually liked building this house, and you know, it's actually, here I am, and it was actually really fun. So here I am, I just finished adjusting everything so that they get into the right proportions, and I've just placed a rug just so that the living room doesn't look so empty. So here I am placing the kitchen, and pretty much what I'm doing is I placed a wall in between the fridge and the oven just so that, you know, complications and stuff that don't happen. And yeah, the kitchen is just quite a small kitchen. It's not that big of a kitchen because again, this isn't really a big home. It's a medium-sized home, but it's not really made for a family to live in. It's more like made for a couple to live in, because I made it big enough so that I can fit the essentials like a bathroom, a living room, a kitchen, and other things. And, but not so, big to the point where I have a lot of space. So, yeah. That's why I made a loft. The choice of windows for the kitchen was just this small rectangular box because, you know, I really wouldn't want just a big window and then half of the window is just covered by counter and cabinet. So, you know, that exists. And also what I'm doing right now is I'm placing walls around the stairs just so that I know where the boundaries are, and also because I want to provide like space for like a reading corner, and also and things because so I'm gonna be placing stuff against this wall so that I can like make the most out of the space I have. The dining room is just made for 2, and I realized that while making this reading corner kind of thing, everything was pretty much the exact same color. Even the rug, which, by the way, I place a lot of rugs in homes just so that they don't look too empty. And yeah, I also am a big fan of these indoor plants that they provide. I believe that they add nice color, especially to this home, which is pretty much just black and white to me. But here I am trying to find a place for a plant, and I found the perfect place next to this couch, and I'm just placing more plants along these end tables. And I also decided to put plants along this border right here, along the stairs, because really I have no use for it, so might as well just place some plants by it. And now I'm trying to find a perfect rug, the perfect rug to place in front of the stairs, and I've just gone with a circle one, just a plain black circle one, and now I'm providing the lightings. I put the serendipity for the kitchen, the snowball lamp for the what's it called, the living room, and I can't remember what the name of the lamp is I put for the, I think it was the party glass lamp I put for the dining room, but yeah. I also made it nice so that I can see the lighting more better. So here I am, I'm providing space with the loft, and originally I was thinking about making a his and her bathroom, but I realized that that would take too much space, so I just made one bathroom, just because, you know, the people here will be roommates, so they might as well just live in they might as well just use the same bathroom. And I'm providing, because it's only 2 people living in here, I'm providing them with some of the best bathroom equipment, so one of the best showers, the sink, and the toilet, and I'm used the snowball lamp for the loft as well. But so the roommates are gonna be sleeping together in one bed, and I've just used, I think it's the secret, I can't remember the name of the bed, but I just know that it's like a $2,000 bed, which I don't understand, and I put 2 end tables, one of them has a lamp, and one of them has a plant. Sorry. But, I placed a dresser, and I placed a mirror right next to the dresser, just because because they don't really provide enough, like, they don't really provide a size that's good enough for a dresser that I like, so I just put the mirror right next to the dresser. And right now what I'm doing is I'm placing this little lounge area at the loft with, like, some books, just because even though this is a loft, it's actually quite a big loft, so I can do whatever I want to the loft, and so I decided to make a lounge area. And here I am, I placed the computer, and I didn't know whether or not I was in the right configuration, so I had to rotate it a bunch of times, but it turns out, like, I was, so. I also put an art easel, just to make the most out of this space, and I didn't even place windows here, so here I am, I'm just placing all the windows, and realizing that I placed windows in the bathroom, I just went ahead and just placed, just 1 square wide windows, and they actually look really nice, because all the windows here were black. So I made it so that every window was black, so that I could look more modern. And I'm about to, if I am correct, I'm about to place finish up this house. Oh, well, yeah, I'm about to finish up this house. But first, before I do that, because I wanted to make the most out of this space, once again, I went ahead and made a balcony kind of thing at the top, in front of the loft, but instead of making it so that you exit from the loft, I made it so that you exit from the stairs and then you make a right, and there's this big narrow path of balcony that will lead you to the balcony. This narrow part of the balcony, pretty much, and yeah. So I just placed these simple fences, and I realized that the foundation height was actually too low, so that I could only show the top of the stair. So I made the foundation height just a little bit higher, so that I could at least show 1 step. So yeah, that's a thing. And here I am just placing fences around the balcony and the deck, so that the Sims could use the deck. Sorry, I am at a loss of words right now. I am very, very sorry. And I just used this glass fencing once again, the same one I used for the loft, for the top balcony. And I think that now I'm going on to providing privacy, which, by the way, I could not, like, find the right sheets. Like, they don't, the thing about The Sims 4 is, like, they don't have, like, curtains that actually cover 2 block wide, windows, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's like, they do work pretty well. It's just they don't really provide enough privacy to the point where, like, it's to my liking. So yeah. And here I am just trying to, like, figure out a configuration so that I could place windows in the middle of the curtain, place curtains in the middle of other curtains, but that didn't work because, well, these curtains are placed on a floating, like, part. And yeah. So I'm placing benches in front of, I'm placing just outdoor furniture in front of the house so that the deck could look more open. And here I am placing a bench, that's right, a bench on top of on the top balcony. And now I am starting to work on the walls, and I have provided like a front space with flooring and landscaping actually. And now what I'm doing is I'm trying to find the perfect wallpaper to use for the walls of the outside of the house. And I decided to go with this like stone looking texture just because it made it, even though this was kind of modern, it didn't really look that modern. So I just put the stone there just to make it so that the house could still look kind of not so modern. The inside of the house though looks pretty nice. So I've just placed wallpaper onto the loft, and now I'm gonna be using the wallpaper I'm gonna be using the same wallpaper for the bottom floor, as well as the parts of the loft that aren't like used by space. And yeah, the wallpaper is actually really nice because I like the choice of wallpaper. And now I am going onto the flooring, and I used a different flooring for the kitchen as the rest of the house, just because, or not the rest of the house, but just the rest of the first floor. And I'm placing another rug just to make it more full. And I realized that if you raise the foundation height, if you place a fence, then it will also like have a foundation. So here I am just placing stairs to lead to the backyard, which, by the way, you can customize it to your liking, but it's just it's just a pool as of right now, but you can customize it to your liking if you want. And I think I'm almost done with it. I just need to provide the roof, and then I'll be done. So here I am just placing the roof, just trying to find the perfect roof placements. I really don't need to explain this, so I'll just go explaining more about this house. So this house will be on the gallery. You can download it. My name is CALover334 on The Sims. And yeah, now I'm almost done with the house, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Goodbye.